Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it. I don't,
It was definitely.
Sideshows that would come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Yeah.
Oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified freak, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy got my pull-out game weak. Ooh.
Yo, what up, Howdy Shoppers? It's Chelsea here with
Marilu.
Marilu, all pimped out in red.
I didn't mean to be.
Oh, really? What did you mean to be pimped out in?
Didn't mean to be pimped out as anything, but
You're looking good. I like the hair.
oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, how is everybody doing? Let's see. What do we got going on here? Let's get things rolling. Let's put the old chatteroony up. Let me see if I got to remember how to put that up. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There we go. What's up, Mr. Hudson? Brianna, what is going on? You're with Brianna. Wait, is Brianna over there again?
I believe so. Isn't that usually how it goes?
I think so. Yeah, they've got a little.
Yeah.
I find it fun that we have sort of a watch party that's going on. What's up, Don Watson? What's up, Lori? Yeah, Lori, it's been a minute. Been a very long minute. Oh, Bill sitting in the recliner. Jason, wow, we got all the usual suspects tonight. And wow, we're really numbers are popping up. What do we got? Oh, Zoe, Brad and Zoe are on the road. Oh, somewhere in Kentucky. Brad and Zoe, huh? I didn't know they worked together. What is up, Beth?
I didn't know that either. Interesting. No.
Yeah. Oh, you feed her on Wednesday nights. Okay. Gotcha. Well, wait a minute. What do you feed Brianna? I feel like there's some naughtiness that ensues after dinner.
Eating grapes.
Who's eating grapes? Who is that? That's got to be somebody from our staff group.
Yeah. Let me see if I can figure out who it is.
Oh, Zoe. Oh, it wasn't a work trip. Oh.
Ooh.
What's up, Lee to the Parker?
Cool. Yeah. Whatever she wants, huh?
Gotcha. I always like these first few minutes. It feels like a romper room or whatever. I think I said this last week or the week before. It was, hey, what's up, Christina? How are you? Is your oh, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Marie from Weirton, how are ya? Wow. There's a lot of people popping in now.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. Got all kinds of folks watching tonight.
Oh, so, it's lucky eating grapes. Let me guess, eating grapes in your hot tub. It's like that's usually your go-to, huh?
I have a love-hate relationship with hot tubs. I think they're cool, like if there's somebody else's and you just get to go be in it. Not that I've ever owned one, but I'm pretty sure that owning a hot tub is a lot of work. So I'm kind of glad.
Yes.
So what is contractor a code for? Like, I'm curious. Brianna says it's a code.
There's a lot of things I can think of, but I don't want to speak out of turn here.
That is true. So we've got a pretty boring show for you guys tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Brianna doesn't know what she's talking about. I don't know. You guys spend an awful lot of time together.
You are so bad.
I know. I'm just
So
I like being naughty. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Dummies. What makes you think I didn't?
I didn't.
Oh, you know what, Christina? I've got all but one piece left. Christina asked Christina was very kind and generous and got us what I'm assuming is a not inexpensive bar of chocolate with was it brand? No, not brandy. What do you call
Cognac.
it? Cognac. Yes, thank you.
Full of cognac. It was so good.
I did let Marilu have one square. I could spare a square for Marilu.
He did. He literally came out with the package, and then he like broke off one square and said, "Here you go." And then all of a sudden the package disappeared. There's
one left. you can certainly have it.
No, we'll see.
Zoe says they're driving currently. So who's driving? You have a driver? Are you guys both driving? Like somebody sitting on your lap? Like what's going on?
I think Brad is driving and Zoe's on YouTube.
Oh, that's so gentlemanly of Brad to drive for.
You're eating gummy? I didn't have any gummies yet.
You better go get some.
I didn't even prep myself for a gummy. Oh no!
What does prep yourself mean?
Like have it here sitting. I always put it like right on my laptop on the keyboard.
So when I start driving her crazy, she can eat one real quick.
Yeah, I just I break the head off, and so I have the head and the body, and they were good, Christina. I did try the coffee one, and that was really interesting. So there's scrubs. I got some body scrubs and stuff.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was wondering. I'm like, were you holding out on me? You got peanut butter. Oh my God, Laura. Grapes and peanut butter. I'm not sure how that combination works.
The gummies? Oh, just plain gummies? Please.
Although, you know what? I was pulling out my our George Foreman. What is it called? It used to be the mean, what was it? Mean, lean, fat grilling machine or something.
It was the lean machine.
No, lean machine was a big wheel. Or no, that's a green machine.
Oh.
Remember the green machine? Hey, what's up, Robert?
Hey.
And Miss G.
Ooh, beef tips over noodles. That sounds good.
That does sound good.
That sounds really good.
We went to Burgatory tonight, and the burger of the month, I don't even know what they called it. He just said what was on it, but it tasted like it had beef stroganoff sauce on the burger.
Yeah, it was kind of like a Swiss and mushroom burger with this sauce on it. That was really good. Mm-hmm. But I could have used the special peanut butter that Laura had because I had the piggy and butter.
Yeah, piggy butter and jelly.
Which is always good. Peanut butter and jelly on a hamburger. Never thought that would be my go-to, but it's very good.
Brianna says horse cave is code. I don't even know what that means. Jason's got a roast in the crock pot and it smells good. Yeah, what does horse cave mean? And so actually, since Brianna is on here, I guess we can mention that Brianna will be wrestling on Saturday.
Yes.
I have here the brackets. Woo!
Yay!
The secret squirrel brackets. Who's wrestling who? It'll be a surprise come Saturday.
I think Horse Cave is like an actual town in Kentucky.
Oh, I missed maybe I missed part of the what they said. Oh, in Horse Cave, Kentucky. Got it. Okay, I missed that part. Oh, Horse Cave, Kentucky adult bookstore. I'm wondering, like how naughty the adult stores are in Kentucky.
I think they're rather reserved.
Yeah.
I think so. Kentucky, Tennessee, even Louisiana. A lot of the people that I talk to that are kind of in the industry, this past year, actually, some stores that had been there for years because they closed down during COVID, they took that to, I should say, the city, the townships, the boroughs, the whatever you call them, the parishes down in some of those states actually use that as a way to shut them down, which is such a shame.
It is.
Such a shame.
It really is. It's so terrible.
Yeah.
We've been in this business for almost 20 years, and while there are glimpses of things getting more socially acceptable,
Mm-hmm.
I really draw that line at socially acceptable, because there's a difference between socially acceptable and legally acceptable.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you get a lot of politicians that pander to sort of that, I'm going to air quote, family values, and adult businesses are now welcome. Well,
Right.
I think they all ignore the simple fact of that we are all here because our parents had sex at some point in their lives.
Yeah.
So
Someone did.
yeah. I mean, how do you reconcile those two things? Your mere existence on this planet is thanks to sexual activity. Period. And who the fuck knows what happened in that particular sexual activity? For all you know, you got conceived in the bathroom of a bowling alley. Not you personally. I'm just saying.
Thanks, Dana. It's a little bit of my own natural and some like set-in curls otherwise, but thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. Again, I want to run your fingers through your hair. Is that legal in Kentucky? Yeah. Well, we're not in Kentucky. We're in PA. I think it's legal.
Hair
here.
where though?
Oh,
Which
yeah.
hair?
I saw somebody post today. I just saw it briefly. It was in one of the Facebook groups, and it was something to the effect of somebody was talking about hair, or whatever, pubic hair, and somebody said, oh, once you shave it clean, you never go back, or something. It was some weird saying. It rhymed, but I was just like, I don't know. I mean, it being completely bald, everything bald, that's just a little weird. I mean, I can see it from maybe a visual standpoint.
Yeah.
Maybe, but outside of that, it's like, I don't know.
Well, I think, okay, G here has never watched Californication, ever. So for those of you that have, that there's a scene in like the first season, I think either the third or fourth episode, where David Duchovny's character is writing a blog, and he talks about how he wishes that women were not constantly having Brazilians and whatever done, because he wants to actually be able to go down on somebody and know that they're an adult of age, because otherwise it looks rather prepubescent. So
what was the name of that? Speaking of weird and creepy, what was the movie we watched last night? Ken Park. Is that what it was called?
Yes.
Holy.
Okay, hold up. We went down a gummy rabbit hole last night, and I clicked on a couple of movies that were by a particular director who they basically just said everything he's ever done is controversial.
Yeah. What hold on. I'll tell you who that.
So one of them is a movie called Ken Park. It came out in 2000. It's been banned in Australia. It was actually given an NC-17 in the States, and then it's never been put out in production or anywhere. And I found it on
Larry Clark is the director.
What was it?
Larry Clark.
Yes, Larry Clark. So yeah. It was an interesting night.
Well, the first one we watched was Bully.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at it right now. He's known for 4 different movies: Ken Park, Bully, Kids, and The Smell of Us. All of which I think are relatively controversial. So that's all right, Lisa. You didn't really miss anything.
We're just saying hi to everybody.
Yeah. Contractor is not code for anything.
We're all just joking around.
At least is catching up with the comments.
I know.
But we do have a special treat in about 10 minutes. I'm going to use this as a quick segue to, well, we don't have to segue into it, but in about 10 minutes, we are bringing on a guest. We are, as you guys all probably know already, we're doing Jello wrestling this weekend. And so the interim champ, which is Alicia, will be coming on the show here in about, hopefully about 8 or 10 minutes here.
Yeah.
So when I see her pop up, we'll get her in the show. But just to talk a little bit about Jello wrestling and their experience 5 years ago. 5 years ago was the last time we did a Jello wrestling. So
that is crazy to me.
William, you out already? Or is he saying it is?
William had surgery this past week, so they might be a little tired.
His knee's probably hurting.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So anyway, it's we're excited to have Jello wrestling coming up. So as soon as Alley Cat jumps in here, we will put her on. But yeah. So back to actually, I have a funny story.
Okay.
Right before we came on, I had to use the restroom. And so I go in as I'm getting ready to sit down, Allie starts calling through Facebook Messenger video. So I'm trying to just ignore the ring. Like I figure after like 15 seconds, it'll go away or whatever. It's just ringing and ringing and ringing. So then I'm like, so I pick up the phone to like sort of like silence it. Well, I answered it.
Now, were you standing at the urinal or were you?
No, I was sitting down. So this is me like angling the phone up. Like you can see me, but you can see the ceiling. And I'm like, boy, I hope she doesn't know I'm actually sitting on the toilet right now.
Well, now she does.
Maybe.
Oh, Summer, we would love to have you come back as well, but hopefully you're feeling better soon.
Yeah, we certainly recognize that, well, first of all, I want to comment on that. There's 2 different people just recently that I know have become sick. Mm-hmm. And weirdly enough, I think everyone just assumes that if you get sick, that you've got COVID. When the truth is, there's a myriad of other reasons or ways you can be sick. And, so both of these other people are like, no, everyone's like, oh, you must have COVID. And like, no, we've been tested. It's not COVID. I have a cold, I used to get bronchitis every year. When I was a teenager up until I was about 30, I got bronchitis every single year. Well, this was prior to the smoking ban in Ohio. Mm-hmm. Literally after the smoking ban stopped, I stopped getting bronchitis. Now, I have a perpetual cough, I think just as a consequence of having gotten bronchitis. You'll notice that when I do the shows, when I'm talking a lot, I start coughing, which is usually every show. Anyway, so yes, I'm being weird now.
Hey, Erica, we miss you too.
Yeah, I know, like I said, I know there's a lot of people that haven't come back out yet, and for good reason. I'm not saying it's
Yeah. Well, and a lot
unwarranted.
of people have actually like moved away, and job situations and things that have happened in the
Mhm.
last year or two, and it's kind of like, they're a little further away now or out of state. So who knows? Maybe the next time you're actually in town, you can still stop by and see your old friends.
Wow. Oh, that was super nice of you, Michelle. Thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, don't let these old exteriors fool you. We're definitely young at heart. And I feel weird saying that because when I started sort of this journey, I was 30 years old. So, 20 years now, I've been sort of in this realm of the lifestyle and all that. And weirdly enough, I don't feel that much different from 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
No, I don't either.
Yeah. So
No.
maybe the lifestyle keeps you young.
It definitely does something.
Keeps you
Maybe
young.
it's all those facials.
Wait, what? What did you say?
I said maybe it's all those facials.
Like my Bukkake shirt. We've got a couple of shirts on order or waiting to come in. I was hoping they'd be here by today's show, but they have not arrived. So I'm finding naughty shirts. I just lost my shoe. Oh no. Wow. Okay. Comments popping through here. So, yeah, Summer put up a long post about how they've been feeling, and listen, there's a lot of people, and I don't know if you've had COVID or not, and if you did or didn't as a material, but there's a lot of people that are, experiencing long-term COVID effects. I know I am. I just mentioned the cough. I know that's a part of my stuff, and I get fatigued super easy.
Yeah.
Now I could say that's because I'm getting old too, but no, I definitely think it's from that. So, yeah, the summer, it could be, it could be from the COVID shot. It could be, a myriad of things.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody today who had a doctor's appointment and said their doctor told them that they had never seen anybody so low in vitamin D. And you'll be proud of me. I was able to not make a joke out of that. Given the vitamin D. But no, vitamin D affects your mood and, can make you sluggish and all that, a lack of. So it could be a myriad of things.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is go see a doctor and have them at least hopefully diagnose what's going on.
Yeah. So Lisa, you have a serious question, but it's totally off topic.
Well, we'll do our best.
Yeah. Give it a shot. We got a couple of, that would be great.
Yeah, if you'd rather do that, just send it through Messenger. If you need us to answer it this way, we can. Otherwise, we can respond privately. Yep. Yeah. Well, Summer, that's certainly sad. A lot of people didn't fare so well. So we're going to switch gears here real quick. So Alley Cat,
yes.
Oh my gosh, here come all the big D is good for you, Zoe. Big D is good for you.
Well, there's a lot of vitamin in those facials, I hear, So
all right, so we're going to bring Alley Cat on now to talk about Jello wrestling a little bit, and we'll pick her brain. I know she's probably super nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, nothing to be nervous about. We've only got 10 or 15,000 people watching, so it's not that many.
No problem.
Oh my God. So you guys know Alley Cat is her wrestling name. I'm gonna pull something up while we talk about this, because I've got to share this. I think this was fucking great.
Okay.
So Alley Cat is our is basically our champ right now. Technically, in the interest of full disclosure, Alicia is the only person on this fight card that has wrestled in both of the other Jello wrestling events.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the Canton Body Shop. Unfortunately, Allie did not win either one of those, but she did come in second place.
For
But
both.
because of the other two people no longer being involved with Jello wrestling, Allie's now the
Interim champion.
interim champion. Yes, thank you. I was at a loss for words. I've kept myself intermediate.
I could tell you had that save me look on your face. No.
No, this is the save me look. So give me a second to pull this up because it's going to take a second. But
I'm excited.
yeah. So while I'm looking for this, Allie, what was your wrestling experience like the first two times?
It was insanely exhilarating, I have to say. I was geared up from the minute that I signed up to the minute that it happened. I was only purely excited to get in and squish around in that Jello. And I remember the first time I did the whole tried to be sexy and wrestle and win at the same time. And then the second time I was a little bit more focused on winning. And then I definitely liked the sexy time a lot better. So we're gonna do it was it was like, like from the minute you got in, it was just like a little bit squishy and a little bit cold, and then I was just in my element. I was ready to go. It was wet and slippery, and it was fun to play with the other girls.
So Summer's asking if it's in the nude. So I'll talk about really briefly how we're running this, because when we did it before, we had another group that ran the Jello wrestling for us. So we are now running it, which means it's going to be a complete shit show. And it's going to be haphazardly put together and ridiculously silly, but hopefully everybody has a good time anyway. But so here are the rules. So the rules previous were the women had to wrestle topless. Isn't that right?
Yes. That was the most nerve-wracking part.
So that is no longer a requirement for the ladies. For the ladies.
The ladies.
Men, or those identifying as men, will have to wrestle topless. There is the option that anybody, male or female, whatever gender, can wrestle topless and or nude. Now, for me, if I were wrestling, I legit would wrestle butt ass naked, and I'll tell you exactly why. I'm 99.9% sure there isn't a single guy that's going to want to get in the ring with me butt ass naked and wrestle around in Jello.
Especially with all your hair.
Hey! What's up, Turtle? So yeah, anyway, so you said wrestling topless was the most nerve-wracking part of it?
Yeah, it was exciting though. Like, I'm really glad that I did it, but that made me the most nervous.
Okay.
I'm not a topless kind of lady. So so I was definitely willing to do that just for the opportunity to wrestle, but so who knows? I don't even know if I'm wrestling topless or not today. I might let it all loose and I might be shy. Who knows?
Okay.
So because Alicia is our interim champ, if things go the way they're supposed to, meaning everybody shows up and all the matches go, there will be the first match. I think I told you this already, Alicia, and then you'll have a bye, no pun intended, for the second. So if you win your match, you immediately go to the championship round.
Awesome.
So everybody else who's wrestling or would be wrestling against you has to work their way up. They'll have an a round in between the championship round and the initial. So
okay.
So you'll get a little bit of a breather. You're wrestling, I think, third and then last.
I'm so excited.
So, but that's really exciting, though. We've got there's 4 gentlemen that are wrestling.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
There's only 2 couples, and then I think it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 ladies wrestling.
Wow. Yay.
Wow.
I'm so all those girls are wrestling. They get to have all the fun that I had.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, can I read some of the names?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yes.
so we have, everyone was asked to pick their, song to walk out to, and also their wrestling names. So we have Bulk Hogan, Marky Crash, Brock the Rock, Chust the Tip, Hungarian Hammer, Vicious and Delicious,
I love it.
Bean Baby, Sparkle Tits, Misdemeanor, Echo, Sassy Psych, Samira, She's Easy, and Alley Cat.
Yes.
See, I love
Very
it.
creative names. Well, that's going to be a good segue for. So I sent out an email last week asking everybody to update their information with, sort of an intro song and what they wanted to be called. Well, when I went back in to look at that, they put notes in their, basically in their reservation for wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And I made note of something that Alicia wrote in hers. One of the things we asked were, would you be opposed to wrestling somebody of a different sex or different gender? Alicia writes, not opposed to wrestling dudes, but I will have no mercy. That doesn't sound like sexy time.
Well, it could be. It could be. It could be.
And I know if anybody, actually, I know at least one other person that's watching that is wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. I'm curious what their curiosity level is of like who's wrestling who.
Well, and I think the songs too.
That. What's that?
No, I think the songs that people picked too were like, oh my God, because we went through them today as well with Anne, one of our managers. And it was funny because for some of them, she was like, I have no idea what song that is. She didn't know them by title. And as soon as I played it, she's like, oh, okay. And then she was like looking up to see who the person was, to see if the song fit their personality per se. She's like, oh yeah, that's dead on. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, that fits. There were a couple that she wasn't so sure about, but we were, yeah. Oh, Get the Party Started by Pink.
Yeah.
Good one.
And Alicia picked I'm Sexy and I Know It.
Yes.
That was definitely Charlie's pick for me. Just
Would you not have picked that for yourself?
The second one is, I said if somebody picks one already, then I'll pick the other one. I didn't want to risk any double repeated songs.
Yeah, nobody picked the same song, so
yeah.
So yeah, you're good there.
Awesome.
There were, I think, 1 or 2 that did not pick a song, so they get Eye of the Tiger.
Or the Final Countdown.
Yes. Oh, yes, we can do that too. The Final Countdown. Yes. Yes. So, Alicia, do you want to say anything? Any predictions for your competitors, for the people you're maybe wrestling?
I just really want everybody to have so much fun. Like it's like cold like a swimming pool at first, like just a smidgen of a shock, but it's really not that bad at all. And and get in there a little bit early and slip around so you see what you're getting yourself into because it's slippery. Are we wrestling on our knees this time?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody knows, for safety reasons, everybody wrestles on their knees. There's no choke holds. This isn't like MMA. There's no punching and biting and kicking and, all that stuff. So this is, let's be honest, this is for fun. I know some people are very competitive. I'm genuinely concerned about the guys wrestling because I know how guys are. And two of the guys, I wouldn't fucking wrestle. And I was a wrestler. So, I don't know how to dial that back. They may actually disqualify each other, if they get too rough. So we'll have there may be a winner by default in the gentleman's category. So
I'm thinking about the two that you're speaking of, and what I am envisioning is that they're both on their knees, getting ready to lunge, just waiting for the bell, not realizing how slippery it really is. And they're both just going to go flat on their faces and then be like, oh, they're done. You're out. Hey, Amy.
So there was a question posed to Amy. So Amy came up with Brianna's wrestling name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I just gave it away. Damn it. Anyway, there was a question that was posed last night to Amy, which for Amy did not respond. What my nickname would be. Like, what nickname would they come up for me? Short fat guy.
Category.
Not exactly that, but anyway.
We have a few categories, but that's not one.
Yeah. So, Alicia was saying, she wants everybody to have a good time and have fun and, not take it too serious. I can't help but feel like that's a ploy. Like she's like trying to set everybody up like, oh, Ellie Cat's just going to be all fun and fluffy or whatever. And Ellie's going to come out and be like, see you later, bitches.
Notice I'm not giving anybody technique advice.
Well, if I remember correctly, for one of your bouts, you actually went to a few wrestling matches or you were watching wrestling on TV and we at one point saw you start to take someone down and we were like, oh shit, no, she's getting serious. Put her down.
I was actually taken down by a really good wrestler, a well techniqued wrestler.
Yes.
In the final match last time. So I learned a little bit from her this time around. I remember.
Good.
So I'm just posting as a reminder Alicia's comment. If you think she's in there just to have a good time, I would think twice.
Oh, Zoe, wait a minute. Zoe is 17 miles from Cincinnati. Can you, if you're coming back up this way today, can you stop at Skyline and bring me a couple hot dogs?
Did I not mention we just had dinner?
I know, but
oh my God.
It's one of those things when someone's somewhere that I just, was just thinking about a dog,
All right.
A wiener in my mouth. Sorry.
I got a wiener in your mouth. I'll even put some chili on it if I have to. Wow. So Amy says that they've been to wrestling parties twice. One time a girl broke her own leg falling, and the second time someone had the air knocked out of them and had a panic attack. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Michelle, I know they sell all these in the can.
It's not the same.
And they sell it too. I know, Giant Eagle. But, just actually getting that 5-way.
That sounds like a sex act. 5-way. All right. Any last words, Alicia, before we let you go?
I just want to let everybody know that Charlie is my practice wrestling partner, and I've been doing pretty good lately. That's all.
Be worried, ladies. Be worried. And you better hope she doesn't want to wrestle in the other divisions just to take all of the belts.
She's like, I'm no interim champion. I'm the champion.
Yes.
This time.
All right.
My
Well,
time.
Alicia, we appreciate you coming on. I know you're busy and you've got to get back to training for Saturday, so we'll let you go do that.
How did you know, G?
I know it's going down there. Tell Charlie we said hi. We send our love.
Thank you.
Oh, there he is. That's who she's wrestling. That's her practice dummy. I don't mean dummy literally.
You're bad.
Thank you for
Bye,
having
Alicia.
me. Bye.
Oh, that was fun.
I'm sorry you ran off the road, Brad, but I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, well, why would Brad run off the road? Where was his wiener?
I think he was expecting me to come around the bend and tackle him or something. Oh, Amy!
Oh. What? Oh my
Jim
God.
Carrey for a female version wrestling.
Oh God, that is funny shit. So yeah, great segue into we have Jello wrestling this weekend. It's finally here. I'm a little nervous. There's nothing. Listen, if you guys wrestle at Brad's, oh no, he's not there. Shit, never mind. Oh well.
He's on the road.
Yeah, Amy, we'll have to get you the next Jello wrestling. I'm sure you're coming just to observe and see what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
No, we it's really not that serious, and that's so. Amy brought up some good points.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody breaking their leg, somebody getting the wind knocked out of them. My guess is they probably were standing up. I could be wrong. But yeah, this isn't super serious. And I know people are competitive and you want to win or whatever, but we don't want anybody getting hurt. Although, it's certainly possible. So, don't worry. 911 is just 3 numbers away.
You're so bad.
No,
You're so bad.
I know. This is the stuff that drives Marilu crazy. She's like, no, I'm jinxing it.
Well, sometimes your dad jokes really do show as aged dad jokes.
Well, I am an aged dad.
Oh, okay. Now that makes sense, Amy.
Yeah. Amy says they were drag queens that hated each other, so it was different. Yeah, that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, that was all out revenge.
But honestly, that's why I'm really concerned about the guys' division. It's like, some of these guys, like I'm 99% sure one of them is an actual MMA wrestler, but I think these guys think in their heads that they're going to be standing up like on an actual like fucking big ring or whatever, and they're going to actually wrestling, not realizing they're on their knees, shirtless at least, wrestling around in slimy Jello. It's not really Jello.
Yeah, it's not Jello.
They're going to know probably for the first time in their lives what it truly means to be objectified.
But you know what? They're probably, at home listening to this going, yeah.
Yeah.
Objectify me.
I know guys like in their head, I'll speak for myself. You think about being objectified. You're like, oh, I'd love to be objectified. But I think if you really were objectified and perpetually objectified, you probably wouldn't want that.
Yes.
It could be a nice fantasy if it's not reality already.
Right.
So
definitely.
Anyway, but that's why we did it the way we did it this time. And I had not talked to any of the previous wrestlers about the wrestling topless or whatever, it just didn't feel right to make it mandatory for the ladies to do that. And Alicia just articulated why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and that's super important. Now, if they want to, or they want to wrestle naked, they're certainly welcome to do that. But, you know, they can wear what they want in the ring. Sorry, guys, you got to be topless.
Mm-hmm. So the ring will actually be set up on the side stage where the pole is currently. That stage is being extended and made bigger so that the ring fits on it, and it'll be right there.
Mm-hmm.
The hope is also that it will be simulcast within the club.
Yes. Yeah, to be clear. It will not be available online live.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goal is to have it on the big screen also, because there's going to be a lot of people there and it's going to be difficult to see. And even though it's on the raised stage, it's still going to be a little dicey. So,
yeah.
But yeah.
And we'll check to see what booth you have, Zoe.
No, no, Amy, it is inside. But because, well, yeah, obviously we need to go over the how everything's going to work that night.
Yeah.
But so let me just get out of these screens here. So yeah. Also this weekend, Labor Day weekend, we start in Pittsburgh being open every Friday.
Yep.
And this Friday is another version, another iteration of Freaky Friday. So we're doing it twice this month.
Yeah.
We are also doing Switch Hitters the week after. I'll just talk about that briefly. That was asked about six or 8 weeks ago. So we're doing that again. And then Canton has the last topless beach party this weekend. Delph. Geez, wrestler name is Delph. Come on, really? I mean, if it actually means that, great. I'll be your Huckleberry. But anyway, so
you're getting flustered.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry. Last topless beach party. Last topless beach party. This is super important for those of you in the Canton area that go to the Canton Club. This will be the last weekend you can wear shorts and t-shirts and flip-flops, all the stuff that we're not supposed to be wearing anyway. This is your last weekend for it, so enjoy it. Next Saturday in Pittsburgh will be the last day. And then we go back to regular dress code. Thank goodness. You guys really killed me this summer with the dress, with how they came in. Oh my God, it killed me. So yeah. Beach party in Canton this weekend if you can't make it to Jello. So what's up, Dr. Sexy? Anyway, you got to come up with a better name than Delph. Come on.
What about Gilf?
Creative, like She's Easy.
What about Gilf? Gee, I'd like to.
That should just be my name. Gee, I'd like to fuck.
Oh, Michelle, you're gonna do great. If you're here for a Friday night, like we said, that's our Freaky Friday night, and of course, then Saturday is the big event. But yeah, just look us up. Say hi. And I'm sure if you've been talking to people on the website, you'll see that everyone is very welcoming once you come through the doors.
Yeah, but you're assuming that they're going to Pittsburgh. They could be going to Canton.
I know. I don't know. Ah, see?
It just came through as I was saying that.
Michelle. No.
We just assumed.
Yes. Well, Lucky. Look for Lucky in Canton.
Robert, I think you're going to miss this Saturday also. Although, if I can make one short joke, you weren't going to be able to see anyway.
I'm sorry?
He wasn't going to be able to see anyway.
Oh. But Sorry, Robert.
Anyway, had to move to the lake house today. Oh, okay, for the holiday weekend. Your Wi-Fi is pretty spotty. Hey, I apologize. We did not. I know Lisa had asked a question. We'll try and. Do you want to read that real quick? We got about.
Well, I think a few people actually reached out to them already, but I do have it saved to the side. So we'll hook up with you and we'll send you something on Messenger through Facebook later, Lisa.
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. Yeah. That's definitely something, a much longer conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So, and not to plug Marilu, but, Marilu is a board certified sexologist. So just saying. Well, obviously, Robert, having it simulcast on the screen would be for somebody like yourself, unless you have front row seats. So,
well, they do on your shoulders. Or how about on Amy's shoulders?
I don't think
those are some pretty impressive shoulders to be on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are. So, what else we got? Is that about it? I can't think. So we have Sheena's Delight. Well, is that your screen name or your wrestling name, or is that my wrestling name?
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Well, one of the things about Jello wrestling too is that we have a guest MC and DJ for the Jello wrestling.
What do you say?
Yes.
School Boilermaker. School. That's Amy's wrestling name, Sheena's Delight. I like it.
Okay.
So you were saying about we have a guest coming in.
Yes, our DJ for Saturday.
The DJ MC. Rocket Ronnie, you're talking about?
Yeah.
So I know we mentioned this in one of the other shows. So we are flying in a DJ MC because for you, we spare no expense. Actually, we do. We try to cut corners wherever we can. But no, we wanted to bring him in. We met him officially down in Houston when we went to the Hotel Takeover where Tone Loc was performing. And this gentleman was the MC for that show, as well as he does sound and lighting or whatever. But he's one of the original Studio 54 DJs.
Yes.
Which I know dates him. But he's just, I've watched him DJ. I've heard of him MC. And we said, you know what, he would be great for Jello wrestling.
Yes.
And we also booked him for Halloween.
Yes. So those of you that have been on some of like the lifestyle cruises or have been to Naughty in New Orleans, he has DJ'd at those events too, numerous of them over the years. So he does have a following within the lifestyle community, which is great. And he's just a really, really wonderful guy.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Yeah, definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah. So yeah, this guy's the real deal. Not that DJ Jay is not the real deal. She definitely is. I'm just saying we ain't bringing in no slouch. So
they'll be actually working tandem for a little bit throughout the night.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention DJ Jay is going to be bartender Jay on Friday night.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason, 8 weeks away. Yep.
I know.
And
we'll see what happens here with Exotica because they actually, Exotica in Miami is in a couple weeks as well. And they had to make some changes to their lineup and to some of their requirements for people coming into the event. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with the New Jersey version here shortly, hopefully.
We definitely will see.
Yep.
So,
But I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
yeah. So I'm excited for this weekend. I'm excited for the second Freaky Friday.
Mhm.
I'm excited for the last topless beach party. I know that's a fun event for people. But the shorts gotta go. Oh. So Amy says they just found out about the upside down pineapple meaning last weekend. They had no idea. They always wondered about the tattoos. Now I want one. So would you like to explain what the upside down pineapple is, Marilu?
Well, it started out years ago that are you doing a gummy? Don't try and be all sly. Like, I saw
If
that.
I was trying to be sly, I would have went off camera.
Anyway, some years back, it was put out there that if you had an upside down pineapple, like in your shopping cart, for example, it meant that you were looking for a swap.
Yeah.
So, and then I think in the last 2 years, like the pineapples went crazy. Like they were on everything. I'm seeing like grandmothers walking around with their little, beach attire with pineapples on it, not knowing what its cult significance is.
Well, I've seen bags like you just described with the pineapples that are the right way, but then, like in a diamond pattern, like there's a pineapple that's upside down. Like, do they not recognize that the upside down pineapple means something?
Yeah.
Ryan says they've done it at Walmart. I'm curious. Have you been successful at finding somebody doing it at Walmart?
Or did you just wear your shirt upside down or like with your pineapples seen the wrong way?
Fair question.
Oh my God.
I guess that's a question for everybody. Has anybody ever had success with the upside down pineapple? Or have they tried it and had success?
I don't know.
I've not heard anybody tell a story that they've, I'd be afraid like some like gnarly 87-year-old woman would come up to me if I did that and be like, "Oh yeah, honey, I'm a swinger."
Now I could see that happening down at the Villages.
Yeah.
In Florida. But as I understand it, for years down at the Villages, it was said that if you had a shower loofah, one of those like shower sponges, on your golf cart, like hanging from the center mirror, that was a significance to you being a swinger.
So I'm trying to understand the connection with the loofah. Like I don't understand the pineapple connection, but a loofah, like what? Like I'm gonna wash my ass real quick. We're gonna hook up. Like
I guess I don't know, but that was like the thing that you used to find like on some of the blogs, some of the pages and stuff. And I think that more or less that came out when there was that big story about there being a large swinger community unknown to others at the Villages, which is a big 55 and over community in Florida. And it just keeps growing and growing and growing.
Well, we know somebody whose brother and sister-in-law, I'm not going to say who, live in the Villages.
Yes.
I can't help but anytime somebody says that they live in the Villages or, they like, I can't help but think they've got to be swingers then.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. One of the yoga retreats that I went to, there was a couple that was there and the first day everyone's like, "Oh, so where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from, Pennsylvania. I'm from, Russia, Chicago, Jamaica." We had them from all over the place. And then this one person goes, "I'm from the Villages, just, down here in Florida." And everyone was just like, "Okay, we got you." It was like, as soon as they said it, it was like, "Yeah, okay. No need to say anything more."
Jason says he's drinking lemonade pineapple. Mike's Hard Lemonade Pineapple. I didn't know that was a flavor.
I didn't either. Now the question is, Jason, are you sitting upside down in your recliner drinking it? Oh, Ricky! Whoa! You have a high school reunion this Saturday? Are we still gonna see you?
No, probably not. That sucks. Labor Day weekend, really? They schedule a fucking reunion on Labor Day weekend? Wow.
I don't know. Oh, yes. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, you are going to a reunion. Yes, we are going to see you.
Oh, okay. We don't personally know him, but well, that's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
So should we do like a pineapple challenge? Like anybody who watches this has to, like, every time they go to the grocery store or every time they have a shopping cart, they should put a upside down pineapple in the cart. No matter whether you're looking or not, but if you have a cart, have a pineapple already, and you stick it in there and you have to shop with that pineapple in your cart to see if anybody approaches you.
Amy's like, I'm on it. Okay, here's the thing then. If you do it, then you have to have your phone videotaping it to see if anyone approaches you.
Yes. And you don't have to like have it specifically like set up angled a certain way. Just have it in your cart recording. That way, if you do get an interaction, no cheating. Don't be like 80% of these people on the internet that set all this stupid shit up. And I have a hard time believing anything's real anymore because 80% of it's staged and made up.
Yeah, that's true.
So keep it real. Be real about it. Listen, it could make you a viral video. So do it.
There you go.
Let's throw down the official pineapple challenge for September. I'll do it. So
wait a minute. Are you going to go to the grocery store with me and do the pineapple challenge?
Sure. I don't even mean it has to be. I'll do it at Walmart. I'll do it at AutoZone. I'll do it at Kohl's. I'll just have a pineapple.
Wait a minute. Are you going to go into AutoZone and get one of the pineapple air fresheners and put it upside down? Just like walk around with it?
I'm gonna have a papoose and I'm gonna have a pineapple in it upside down.
You're gonna have a what?
A papoose, where the baby sits.
You're gonna have a baby carrier on with a pineapple in it. Now that I gotta see.
I will legit do it.
Oh my God.
Good deal. Well, we'll be looking forward to seeing those videos if you dare share, if you do have to get any interaction. Yes. I feel like this is what I think is going to happen. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say virtually every woman or female identifying woman that does it gets approached. I think if you're a couple, maybe you might get approached, but I bet many single guys don't get approached. I think people are afraid to walk up to guys.
Okay. So is that a challenge for those that identify as females to walk up to anybody?
Anybody.
Okay. Okay.
Amy, we'll chat. We'll chat.
Yes.
Amy's asking about video capability for the website. Yeah, Amy says that they're a woman with a penis. I get approached by a few and intrigued by all. Mm-hmm. Believe it.
Oh, Zoe. Okay. Now I would like to see Zoe try and do that in Kentucky.
You never know. You never know. So, all right. Well, we've run over again as usual. So, and I forgot last week to mention MariluandYou.com if you need professional help, which it seems like a lot of you do. You should get in touch with Marilu at MariluandYou.com. She is a board certified sexologist. Mm-hmm. I am not. I'm just sexy.
No, wait a minute. I love Amy's remark. Making people uncomfortable brings me joy.
Clearly, we have seen that. We have seen that firsthand.
Okay, so wait a minute. Are we going to give everyone an entire week or 2 weeks for the pineapple challenge?
Oh, I say give the whole month of September, and we do some reveals in October.
Yes. Yes, Zoe.
That.
I mix up a lot of sex.
Yes, we mixed it up last night. That's for sure.
Oh yes.
I think we'll be mixing it up again tonight.
Ooh.
Anyway, if you're watching for the first time, or if you've watched for this is show number 30. I had to start numbering them. This is show number 30. And you've been watching, but you've never attended. Visit bodyshopclubs.com, create an application. I just want to comment on that real quick. These guys are getting pretty savvy. They're figuring it out. They're making it hard for me to say no.
Mm.
Some of them are still not good. Some of them are still terrible.
Yeah.
I'd say at least half of them, at least, are like noteworthy. Like, okay, you've been watching.
At the Busy Beaver, huh, Amy?
I shop at the Busy Beaver. That's actually a pretty good place. Reminds me of like the old Forest City back in Cleveland.
Yeah, it is.
Amy, we shared the hottest 23-year-old the other night. We. Anyway,
you'll have to tell us the story on that one come this weekend.
Yes. Inquiring
minds want to know and see.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, go to bodyshopclubs.com, put in your application, make sure you fill out all the information. I think that's about it. Anything else Amy built their own dungeon. They go to the hardware store all the time.
I hear you.
Yeah. No doubt Amy's dungeon is way more elaborate than ours is here. No doubt. All right. Well,
good
thanks,
night,
guys.
Robert.
We appreciate you watching. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend. If not, we will see you guys next weekend, next week, Hump Day. It was his first D and A, and it was special. Wow. Oh my God. I don't even know if we're allowed to read that out loud.
You just did.
I know. You'll need to come see it and take it for a ride. Okay. Anyway, you guys have a good night. What?
You have been shocked more this evening, I think, and blushed more this evening than you have on any other podcast.
Oh, Amy already knows I got a crush on her.
I know. Oh, well, they want you to take something else for a ride. Anywho.
All right. We are out of here, folks, before I insert foot in mouth. You guys have a good night. We're going to play the outro video. We appreciate you watching. Actually, we had a lot of people watching tonight.
Yes.
We got close to 30 live viewers. Woo! Far from the 10 or 15,000 we'd like to see. But anyway, I don't even think Tony Robbins gets 10 or 15,000 watching live. But anyway.
Good night, guys.
All right, folks. Thank you so much. We love you guys. Thank you. We'll see you hopefully soon.
Yes.
Take care.
There's some hoes in this house. 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 Certified freak, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out game weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, bitch.
rather do. Talk your shit, baby, bite your lip, girl. Ask for a car while you riding that dick. Oh, I'm gon' tell you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play our way disguise. I'ma park my Mac truck in your garage. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. Swimming in it. Swimming with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah.